Yes. Hi, Ari. I'm calling today from California, and I'm in the financial services space. So a lot of great opportunistic time to talk to people right now as have a lot of financial turmoil going on, but there are, ways out of it and good solutions.
Yeah,
But with that, I do have a question for you.
sure.
My question today has to do, I was just listening to the previous guest that you had, where he was talking a little bit, you had recommended to leave the qualification out of the process when you get in front of them. So I do get a lot of inbound leads.
Okay.
And while you can try to pre-qualify as much as you can prior to them joining you,
Sure.
I do enjoy going down the iceberg with them using some of your strategies. But my question is, at what point do you kind of inform or educate the person on kind of what your perhaps minimums are, right? The minimum investment to be made into the strategy or the time horizon attached to it.
Sure.
So you want to be respectful and get to build that trust, but also, when is the appropriate time to introduce that information?
I think the best, and I know what you're trying to say, you want to make sure that if you proceed with them, that their expectations are your expectations, so we don't waste any time with them and yourself, right? So I think in your situation, the first phase for you really is to listen, unpack their situation, help them see the urgency and need for it, and make sure it's a priority for them to solve it. Then what you do is you say, before I proceed with walking through my process let me just let you know in advance that X, Y, and Z, are you comfortable and do you fit within that frame? Because if you so, then I'll walk you through what I have. Can you let me know if that fits you or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that sounds good. That sounds like a good check-in point to kind of put that information out there. If I may, I saw that you've been asked this question before in one of your past episodes, but since it's October, we're close to that, I'm not sure when this will air, if you could just talk a little bit about ghosting again and the best way to handle that when someone is very interested and ready to proceed. Perhaps they already have the proposal, and then, unfortunately, other priorities may come up in their life. What's the best way to stay in touch in those situations?
Well, I think you, in a way, answered your own question, what we just said to me in terms of the word priority.
Okay.
And that's really is the issue, is that you have to re-engage them around the notion of, is their problem still a priority for them to solve or not? So typically when most people follow up with people, they follow up around the solution. And they say, oh, did you want to move forward with what we talked about? Did you want to move the application forward? Did you want to move towards the end of the process? That's how we normally do it. That's what caused all the friction, because that's not checking in with them around their problem. So in your case, what I would do is when you call them back, you'd say, hi, John, it's Erica here. Hope you're doing well. And here's how you bridge over. I've been thinking about our conversation. And they go, oh, wow, thinking about me. And I was just wanting to see if it was still a priority for you to address the issues that you mentioned to me around concerns around your cash flow, having a margin of safety in your portfolio to preserve what you built and to make sure that your taxes aren't impacted long term. I just want to make sure that was still a priority for you to sort of address once and for all. Is that still important for you to work on that?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Making it about them again, just as we did in the first meeting.
It's always got to be anchored around the problem-centric only, not solution-centric. They have to, on their own, say, you know what, it is actually, and I've been so busy with other things, I have a chance to work on this. But yeah, let's get this thing going again. So if you stick with the problem, you're bulletproof. If you start shifting over to, ooh, did you want to move forward towards a sale? You're in trouble.
Right. Perfect. Well, thank you.